Hello everybody and welcome to Didn't I Say to Make My Abilities Average in the Next Life, Episode 12, Season Finale, Anime Review. We made it to the end, guys. I'll talk more about the whole series at the end, but this episode and, the series at home, it's been fine, it's been solid fine. I haven't had any massive problems with it other than, people have said it's completely different from the source, which, hey, that seems to be a more common thing these days, which is not a good thing. That much I'll say. But I didn't have a bad time watching this. It was good. This final episode wrapped it up in a nice little way. Wrapped it up in a, hey, there's not going to be another season, so go read the source. That's the type of ending this was. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Or maybe not, because maybe it was completely different. Who knows? The people that read, they know. But anyway, yeah, I definitely did enjoy it. I thought it was good. I'll talk how this is going to work, basically, in case you are newish. I'll talk about the episode and all that, and then I'll talk about the series as a whole at the end because it's the season finale. And got to put a nice bow on everything, stuff like that. But anyway, let us just quickly get on to the episode. Episode begins with Mile back on Earth in her Earth form. I forget what her name is in Earth form, but that's fine. Basically, just like, hey, look at how the life she could have had if she hadn't got hit by a truck, which Then we have, after that, we see her time at the first academy with those other three girls whose names I don't remember. Basically like, hey, look at the life she could have had if everything had gone well there. It could have been great, regular, everyday, average life. But no, then her two other selves, I guess, they basically tell her, hey, that's not what you got. You need to get up. But then she's like, no, I'm scared because I'm weak, basically, compared to the dragon. And it's like, well, that's a decent. Not decent. She's like, I've never faced anything like this before, and it all makes sense, But then she starts whining a little bit how nothing ever works out right for her and all that, and I'm like, dude, that's life, So come on, Mile. But then she sees all her friends still fighting the dragons, and she's like, okay, I gotta save them or they're gonna die. And the dragons are about to kill them, but they are shot with a Gallic gun by Mile. Also, during this whole bit, there was a bundle of references, especially in the first bit with her family. They referenced God, I think they referenced your name, which I think they didn't. They just flat out said they just said your name. Is that a reference if you just say the thing? Does that count as a reference, or is that too on the nose? Who knows? But yeah, she's up. She's about to fight that dragon dude. Do the dragons ever get names? Don't think so. She's gonna fight Dragon Numero Uno. So out of nowhere, she's got a power up, I guess, just because she's angry. The cat thing, Nano tries to explain it, and I'm like, basically, but what I got was she's angry, therefore she's more powerful because wave patterns or something. Who knows? She ends up winning the fight, but then two more dragons show up, and they're shocked at her strength and power and all that. And she fights them a little bit, gets through their shield. I'm kind of going over the fight because it's not that this show has the most impressive fights. There was nothing wrong with this, but it was just not too impressive. She does try to get them to surrender and just tell her what's up, but no, they have a little bit of a fight. They use their ultimate triple breath attack move, and she matches it and then beats it and defeats the dragons. Hooray! After that, she goes to see her friends, I guess, and the scientist is befuzzled. Let's go with that. That's a good word. Befuzzled. She's like, okay, what are you? How did you do that? And she's like, oh yeah, that's the normal reaction because yeah, I'm a bit of a freak. Now the others are going to not be my friends anymore. But no, they all treat her the same. They're like, of course, it's obviously a secret family technique. Gonna be honest, I liked that they brought that back. They're like, obviously, it's a secret. We just don't ask questions, We're friends, so we don't need to ask. And I did like that they brought that back. That was good. That was like, oh, it's been worth it. The joke hasn't always been funny, but now that there's a last bit, it worked, I was happy with that. That was good. After that, the dragons are back up, and because they lost, they now have to give up all their secrets to Mile. Not all of them, but quite a few. Basically, they're looking for the prehistoric civilization, which has been on the walls and that, which seems to just be, as I said before, it's just Earthworld, right? It's just what that civilization seems to be, so who knows? But then it turns out this ruin isn't a real ruin. It's from that era. It's like an era later who also worshipped the previous era. So they're like, nah, it's fine, we can leave. So they're going to leave. And so the world will be saved. The surrounding area will be saved. But the world might not be in such a good state. the gang gets back home and everything is going absolutely great. There's random people being nice to them. They have a party, which we don't get to see, but that's fine. They have a party. However, Mile is not. She's doing some thinking, and that's never a good sign. She has a brief flashback, I guess, to when she asked the dragons, what do they want with the civilization? But they wouldn't tell her. Classified information. Well, no, not Claire. Nano said classified information, so he knows what the dragons are after, and he won't tell her either. So, she's something's up here. Why would you trust Nano if he won't tell you things? And then she remembers when she was first reincarnated, what the DE was basically like, this world sucks, you can have it, basically. Remembers that too. So she's like, alright, this ain't good. And then later on, she keeps getting scared awake by like visions of, she sees a dragon like finding a nuke or something. It's what it looked like. So that's, not good. She decides, hey, okay, I'm going to leave the others behind to go and save the world. And so she does. She leaves, very tearful, goes on her way. But no, actually, they followed her. Everybody saw that coming. They followed her and like, yeah, we're going to help you because friends and hugs. And they do that. And then I did like this. Mavis was annoyed. She was like, why do you all keep sneaking away? Like, seriously, we're meant to be friends. You keep sneaking away. I'm like, yeah, that's true. Mavis hasn't snuck away. So shout out to Mavis for being the best friend of all of them, basically. And then, yeah, during the credits, the others are like, we're going to make you tell us everything. So I guess that's going to happen before the next season. I don't think it's going to get another season, if I'm being completely honest. But I've been proven wrong before. Who knows? Yeah, that's where we ended the episode. So the girls go to save the world from the dragons looking for nukes, basically. So that is, that's a hell of a setup for go read the light novels, I guess. But yeah, I enjoyed this episode as a finale. I thought it did a fine job as a finale. It didn't do anything like amazing. It didn't do anything awful. It was a fine finale. It was great. But yeah, then I guess we'll just go straight into the series itself. The whole series, basically. My opinion, I guess it did fall. At first I was really enjoying it, but then after around episode 8, when they solved all their problems, it did just start to dip a bit for me, because we're back to doing mundane things. This last bit's been good as well. But yeah, it's not been like one of the top tier, has it? I don't think it's been completely tepid and uninspired like a lot of isekai end up being, but it's not in that proper top tier. It is, as I say every week, it is average, which is almost, they almost did it on purpose because of the title, I assume. But yeah, it was the things that the main things I've seen people have problem with is the changes from the source, which I can't comment on because I've not read the source. So maybe I will read the source. Who knows? It could be an easy. It doesn't seem like this is going to be a particularly hard read, so maybe I'll look it up at some point. But yeah, I've had a good fine time watching this, even when it's been a bit of a meh episode, like the beach episode. It's beach episode. It's still been enjoyable. There's been nothing completely off-putting about it, and that's a good thing. Favorite character or best girl we'll go with. That's actually a better way of putting it. It's probably still Mile for me. Let me know your best girl in the comments, because flipping hell, I love me a waifu war and all that. Yeah. Thank you to everybody who watched. I know people do comment sometimes. I know I'm a small channel, but I appreciate all the comments and everything. So thumbs up to all of you as well for sticking with it. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, subscribe, like, comment, all those other things. YouTube likes it when you do. On the main channel, I don't know when it's going to be up. It'll be up in the next few days at least. I'm doing a video of every show I watched this year ranked from worst to best. It's ready to go. I just got to make sure there's no problems with it, and then it'll be up. So subscribe to the main channel to see when that's up, because that'll be a fun time. We'll have fun there, and everyone can disagree with me. It'll be good. But for right now, I will see you in whatever video you decide to watch next. It's finale week, so there's going to be a few this week. I'll see you in whatever you watch next, and bye guys.